Kia ora. Ko Cathi Bakapakua, no mai. Ka kua hau. Ke te kōrero kia koe. Hello, my name is Cathi Barker, and it's my pleasure to meet you all, and thank you for inviting me this afternoon. I understand you want to know what my priorities are. My priorities, first of all, are to ensure the continuation of the Regional Council, especially with the reformation of the Resource Management Act and the proposed changes to local and regional government. Whatever form or function should eventually take place, we want to ensure that the unseen critical work that the Council currently does to benefit the community continues. That is climate adaptation infrastructure, making sure that the flood protection, the river, the drainage systems and the stormwater systems are upgraded, maintained and always fit for purpose as our weather becomes more erratic and more extreme. That we have adequate emergency management services that suit our community. We don't want another disaster like Edgecombe. Our communities need to feel safe and protected. We need to protect our fragile ecosystems, our biodiversity, our air and our water quality, because the environment doesn't have a voice. We need natural climate mitigation policies like the restoration of wetlands. Projects such as the Cutwater Project in Pukahina and the Lawrence Olivia Park Wetlands Restoration in Te Puke. We need parks for future generations, such as Papamoa Hills Regional Park and such as the intended Hot Springs Park in Kathi. Everybody deserves a safe and healthy place to live. But we also need growth infrastructure, like housing and public transport. Our region is growing 3 to 4 times faster than the rest of New Zealand in the last 25 years. And the development and the maintenance of infrastructure has not kept pace. We need less congestion on our roads, a better regional public transport system, and smarter decision making. We need to turn the Memorandum of Understanding between the Western Bay and Central Government into a regional deal that will provide funding and support that the Western Bay needs to undergo growth, funding for infrastructure, for roading, for public transport and for housing. We need to protect what we love, build what we need and support our communities well. We need to make smart use of the tax dollar. Our communities are struggling. They need rates to be affordable. We need to get smarter. We need to find efficiencies in council and efficiencies in council decisions.
30 seconds.
We need to practice financial prudence and innovation. We need to develop partnerships, collaboration with business, community organisations, local and regional councils, iwi and central government to reduce costs and improve economies of scale. We need to create stability and certainty to encourage funding and investment. There's talk of selling the Port of Tauranga shares. I do not think this is a good idea. I think we need retention of the shares of our own local asset. Can I keep going for a second? But if that is what the community wants, then that's over $1 billion. And we need to ensure that those funds are used wisely for the community. Every dollar spent needs long-term value. Finally, a priority for me is the proposed development in Te Puna. I have so many concerns and I see so many red flags. The negative impact of traffic and congestion, the need to respect the cultural significance of the area, the need to put community at the core of decision making when it impacts them, and the negative long-term aspects of building on a flood zone. I want to stand up for my community rather than wait for others. I would be honoured if you vote for me. Thank you.